I'm just thanking the Lord. 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 He got me through. 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 Everything. Look, I'm just thanking the Lord.
Gentlemen, what's going on? What's going on, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And how y'all feeling? Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yahuwah through his son Yahusha. It's UncleK. You already know what time it is, and you already know how we coming. Gentlemen, before we get into the video, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the content. And when y'all hear some of that Ruach HaKodesh fire, make sure y'all leave a comment down below. Real talk. And if you're not already supporting the content, what you're waiting for, become a supporter right now. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Real talk. Now let's get into the discussion at hand. Gentlemen, it's such a beautiful thing to have isolation. It's such a beautiful thing when the Most High Yahuwah isolates the man so he could allow him to grow. You see, when a man is in isolation, he has all the time to really meditate on good things. He has time that he can reevaluate his life and the position that he's in right now, and to make those tweaks and to make those adjustments that's gonna take him to the next level. You see, I say these things because the man that's working on himself, he always feels like he always gotta have something on his side, right? And trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong having a good thing on your side. There's nothing wrong with that. Real talk, there's nothing wrong with that. You see, for the ladies and gentlemen that's watching this platform right now, I'm married, I have one wife, and I'm content with that. You see, I'm not over here chasing, looking at other options, you know, trying to seek something else. I don't really have to do that. You know, I'm a confident man. I know I'm a handsome man. I know I smell good. I know I make people feel some type of way. You feel me? And that's how a man should conduct himself, confident. You see, I got a beautiful wife that take care of me, that rub my back, rub my head, give me massages. You know? A real Proverbs 31:3 woman, man. And I know a lot of y'all men looking for that. And y'all gonna find that, but right now, when y'all in this isolation moment, y'all gotta really hone in and tap in. Because sometimes when y'all men be seeking and looking for something, y'all gonna bump into the wrong thing that just wanna take your energy, that just wanna take your currency. And that person is truly not gonna really take you to that next level. Not gonna really give you that mental clarity, that mental peace that you're looking for. Because every man knows when you are able to converse with a woman and you can feel that feminine energy, especially when she knows how to articulate herself, when she has some type of knowledge about her, that's a beautiful thing, right? But if the man is afraid to be by himself, to me, you're a weak dude. And you gotta bulk up. You gotta get that strength, because you gotta understand the Most High Elohim Yahuwah created man first. And he was out in the field grinding. He had to collect so many animals. He had to name animals. And the Most High was like, I'm gonna send you a helper. And I'm here to let y'all gentlemen know, I feel like a lot of men are on this journey, but they not really pushing it to the limit. Y'all gotta push it to the limit. Y'all gotta really push it to the limit, man. Because sometimes, you know, you feel like you working hard enough, but you're not really working hard enough. And I'm saying it to myself too, because even though I'm working hard, I gotta work harder. You know, we content with all things. But the man always want to make sure he can kick it up another notch. We content, but we always want to kick it up another notch because we know we can always do better. And a man, no matter what level you on, you always know you can do better. Now, let's go into chapter 2 of the discussion, man. We know for a fact that a lot of women out here are not clean. We know the majority, a lot of women have not been raised by a masculine man. And we know that's a rare thing for a woman to be raised in a masculine household with that balance of femininity by having their mother and father. You know, the man didn't really show them, you know, or didn't tell them you need to stay a virgin or keep your purity. So a lot of these women out here are like used BMWs. And for a fact, there's used Teslas too that you can get for the low. Real talk. You can get a Tesla for $20,000 used. So the outside could look real nice, but the inside is used and abused. Real talk. And sometimes men chase after things that's broken just because it look good on the outside. But on the inside, it's such a broken spirit, a broken soul, man. And when the Most High separates you from these individuals, you gotta make sure that you're working on yourself to the point where you feel like you need somebody to help you. You know, he gonna send you that helper. But you can't be uncontent with the isolation that he's placed you in. Because you're in this moment, you're in this season for a reason. You see, all good things happen for a reason. And Yahuwah never miss. I'm going to say it again, Yahuwah never misses, man. He's always on time. He's always accurate. He's always pinpoint correct about everything. We already know, like, the type of men in this world. They make sure they get certain things to get these women. But we know a lot of these women move like it's modern day prostitution. You know, you gotta offer up something for them. You gotta spit game to them. You gotta holler at them in a certain kind of way. They always want it in a suave kind of way, right? But the man that's on a mission, he ain't even paying attention to these women. He don't got time to really waste because that energy is so valuable. Y'all gotta really catch yourself, because sometimes when y'all be meditating on these females because they looking good, you know, and you didn't even pursue it, you do feel a drain out of you. You do feel a part of you has deteriorated slightly. That's why y'all gotta stay focused, because isolation is the most important thing for a man. You're gonna level up once you isolate. When you isolate, you meditate. And when you meditate, you come to realization. And then you begin to organize that shelf. You begin to clean out the files. You begin to filter out all the nonsense. And then you can start putting in good things. Things that's going to help you grow. Things that's of edification. Things that's going to take you to the next level. You know what I mean? We talking about cleaning up the diet. We talking about improving. We talking about praising Yah. We talking about all these good things, man. You see, I got a good lady, man, so I'm not really worried about these other females. These other females could give me choosing signals up, down, left, right, X, circle, square, triangle. They could give me the whole playbook. You know, they could call audibles. They could do whatever they want. But listen, if you are not on that time, you are not on that time. And right now, I'm on a whole different type of time. You see, I'm trying to make sure I get my business moving. And make sure y'all check out the membership side on the platform too. Because I want to start having some members only lives. I really want to start having some real serious conversations with some real men and women on here that, you know, is ready for that cold cut clean truth. Real talk. So remember, gentlemen, you know, that isolation is a beautiful thing. And for the women too, that isolation is amazing for y'all, because no matter y'all background, if y'all gave it up to, you know, a few different type of dudes, and you realize that, wow, like, I done messed myself up. You know, that's that time that you can get closer to your maker and start to grow as well too. You realize your faults, you realize your wrongs. You know, you start getting out of that masculine frame that, you know, society told you to be like, because you've been watching these women talking about all these different things, you know. And now you come into the truth. Now you're not out here wearing a whole bunch of tight clothes revealing your nakedness, and now you out here, you know, paying attention to these righteous men out here. See, there's a reason why my platform is growing. There's a reason why out of nowhere I got 1.5% women watching my channel when it was predominantly men. Because the women want to come to a righteous man. The women want to get taught by righteous men. Real talk. But right now I got one wife and I'm content right now. I ain't really looking for too much. I got a child on the way, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm continuously placing things that's gonna take me to the next level. And I'm telling y'all, gentlemen, y'all gotta do the exact same thing. Y'all can't be wasting your time on people of this world. Y'all can't be wasting your time, you know, just trying to feel good and trying to get pleasure all the time, because that's not gonna take you anywhere, man. You see, with this sexual energy, y'all gotta understand, man, you can be this low, and then you could just take it to a whole nother level. Your business could grow. You know, you're gonna have millions of opportunities once you start cultivating this energy and doing it properly. But let me tell you something. You can't always fall off and then come back on. You can't fall off and then come back on. Either you're gonna be on it for the long haul, and that's it. If you find yourself a good lady, stay on NoFap, real talk. And then when you with your wife, come to a season where you gotta retain. You know, you come with your wife, right? And you let her know, listen, scripture tell me, spend time away from your wife so y'all could, you know, get into fasting and prayer, so you do not get tempted by the evil one for your inconsistency. You hear me? Because I know a lot of men, y'all lose all your energy when y'all tap back into that wicked realm. When y'all was doing so good, y'all was like, man, I'm on semen retention, boom, boom, boom. I'm scared to find a lady, so I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna go masturbate, and I'm gonna deplete myself, and then I'm gonna get back on it, then I'm gonna deplete myself again, then I'm gonna get back on it. That's why y'all not making no progress. Because you only in it for a season, you're not really in it to really get it. You gotta make that sacrifice. That's why we always alone on this journey. You know, I'm not around my wife right now, man. That's why we gotta spend time by ourselves, so we can grow, so we can learn, so the Most High could pour that wisdom down upon us, and we could be like, whoa, I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know that about you. Because Yahuwah always reveals more and more to his chosen elect. You start learning more about his ways, you start learning more about his truth. You start walking with him. You start growing with him. He's only gonna take you to that next level, real talk. But you gotta really be with him. You can't be 50-50. Because when you're 50-50, he's not a 50-50 Elohim. He's 100% in. So you gotta meet him 100% too. You see, you signed up for this. You wasn't really ready for it though. You started losing things. Some of your products started getting damaged. You started losing money. You started losing loved ones. You started losing friends. Your family started looking at you crazy. A lot of things started happening to you because now you're getting tested. Don't fail this test, man, because when you getting tested, you know you getting tested. Because the Most High does test people. That's why it says a lot are called, but only a few are chosen. You go through that test. You like, come on, it's a Royal Rumble. 30 men deep. who gonna come out with the money in the bank? Who gonna make it to the finish line, huh? You got called, you ran out, you was ready, now you waiting for the other 29 opponents. You gonna come out victorious, or you gonna get thrown off the rope? I'm not getting thrown off the rope. For real. We ain't letting nobody throw us off either. That's why y'all gotta stay focused out here, man. You gotta be wise as a serpent, yet harmless as a dove. Never forget that, man. You know what I mean? Look. When you got the Ruach HaKodesh, man, you gotta have that discernment. I'm gonna keep telling y'all, man. Y'all gotta have that discernment. Y'all gotta see the beauty in the isolation. Y'all realize, y'all start seeing the signs. It's subtle signs, you know, you start seeing subtle signs. You could tell when Yahuwah is ready to isolate you. You see it happening. Everything slows down around you. Feel what I'm saying? Sometimes people can't even recognize you. Sometimes they look right past you. You know, the city starts to become more quiet. You realize you're able to hear your heart beating more. The way you breathing is different. That's when you understand, like, I'm getting isolated. I'm walking through the crowd, but it feels like I'm invisible. You're walking through the crowd, you're like, I know they could feel the Ruach HaKodesh. I know they could feel it, but at the same time, I'm feeling invisible, like nobody could see me. But I know they could feel me. That's how you know you getting isolated. Like Yahuwah puts a garment over us and he covers us. He's like, just walk through, follow me, just walk through. I want you to go in the wilderness. I want to teach you a lot. I want to show you a lot. It's like when Moses seen a burning bush. He told him, this is holy ground, take your shoes off. Let me talk to you, let me tell you things, let me show you some things. A few chapters over, he climbed up Mount Sinai 40 days, 40 nights. He came back down the mountain. His countenance, he was glowing. He was glowing so much in abundance. He had this light about him, and the people couldn't even look at him because of the glory. He was standing in front of Yahuwah. He was standing in front of his righteousness. Embrace this isolation. Really embrace it. Because it's going to take you to a whole nother level. And I'm not lying to you. Just look at me. I came out the wilderness. I came out a whole different man. I took a month off this platform, and when I came back, it started growing. My platform started growing. I got over 400 new supporters, man. I spent time in that truth. I was grieving. Really grieving. I was going through pain, man. Going through pain. I was being taught that I was being lied to this whole time. Lied to. False gods. You know what I'm saying? False images. False names. False teachings. Now look at me now. Came out the wilderness a brand new man. And you could do the same thing too. Just trust the process. Just trust the process. Let go of the prostitutes in the streets, man. Let go of the prostitutes in the streets, man. Let them shake the bosom, man. Let them shake it, man. Let them come out with the tight clothes. Let them come out revealing, man. Listen, when you bump into your real thing, you gonna bump into the real thing, and you gonna know when it's the real thing. Don't worry too much. There's a lot of fish in the sea, right? But a lot of these whoremongers already eating each other up, man. And you gotta stay righteous. You gotta fight for the glory. You gotta go through the pain. You gotta continue to endure. You go into the furnace, you're gonna come back out. None of your clothes gonna get burnt. That's what the isolation is. It's like you walking into a furnace, and when you come out, you're gonna look different. You're gonna shine different. You're gonna glow different. You're gonna speak different. You're gonna smell different. For real. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. Real talk, man. It's your brother UncleK. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yahuwah through his son Yahusha. Real talk. Make sure y'all like the video, share the content, and if y'all not supporting the content already, become a supporter right now and tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I'm checking out, man. Shalom, shalom. Peace.